Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And now we're going after Izumi's ending. Now that it's unlocked and open to us, we're going to go and get it. We're going to get her end. And I'm hoping that there's some answers in this. And there's a lot of open questions. Like I was saying, I'm hoping that they'll bring everything together that you learned throughout the other endings, or through the other routes, I should say. I mean, you don't really learn anything that important at the end. You just get at the end, apparently. But, well, Haruka's route, you kind of learn some stuff. Well, I mean, not her end, I mean, her route, you learn a lot of stuff, but yeah. Hopefully, we're gonna learn what all that has to do, you know. Makoto a clone of that dude that Haruka, not Haruka, but Yuka and Saki know, and just see if we're gonna bring everything together, you know. But this time we're gonna faint. I'm fainting. It's too damn good. I pass out momentarily, and before long I wake up to the sight of the others looking over me. Oh yeah, I'm alright. It's just that your food was tastier beyond my imagination. You look stunned. Well, after making me eat that crap you call food, this is like a feast cooked by the gods. I didn't say that, but I sure as hell thought of it. Those words make us all shudder. Izumi-San, is that true? Do I have to call the food board? Oh, crap. FDA? No, FDA isn't. Is it the FDA that would go around inspecting the restaurants? Who inspects the restaurants? The FDA does all the packaged like food, right? Is it the same people? I don't know. We have to call somebody to make sure your place is ran sanitarily and safe. Okiko's face twitches with a frightened expression. Izumi-san frantically waves her hands, desperately trying to explain herself. Well, with your iron stomach, you have nothing to fear. Creamy pouts in protest. It's fine, but this cooking is seriously the best I've ever had. I try to back her up. Izumi-san happily watches the sea. You can then speak to Saki. Says this she eats seconds after seconds enthusiastically. Seconds after seconds. Are they really seconds? Since her pizza never arrived, she might not have eaten any lunch. As Saki is eating heartily, Izumi-san is indeed satisfied. Diagonally from me, Haruka and Kurumi are sitting next to each other. Smiling Kurumi asks Haruka this. Just then, Haruka suddenly stops moving and quietly places the spoon in her right hand on top of the plate. All of us fall silent. What's wrong, Haruka? I know this happened, but I don't remember what happens with it. I ask her this, but Haruka's lips remain firmly shut and don't move. Kurumi observes Haruka's expression with wonder. She does this in a quiet voice that's like a whisper. Oakley asks this in concern. Her face certainly looks pretty pale. Now to think about it, when we got here, it felt like Haruka was acting a little weird. Haruka leaves her seat as she says this. You know what, we're gonna go ahead and just skip this. think it's. What if anything new is going to pop up? For the most part. You know, kind of like how when you got into Ever 17 for a good bit, and the cocoa root stuff started changing. I'm still thinking that premonition. I still think that Izumi would be kind of open to that sort of thing. She's actually pretty questionable. Not questionable, but curious about how he knew stuff before, you know. She's really putting a lot of thinking into it, I guess you would say. So I'm thinking that might be the right thing for her. She's cool. She's cool. She's just gonna go running. Not a big deal. So this time we're going to dive like a dolphin. And she's gonna challenge us, I believe, right? Yeah. I don't think that's true. Though my words are humble, I feel far from modest. Who wouldn't feel proud after being praised like that? Especially when it's given by a beautiful woman like Izumi-San.
でもそれでも多分私の方が誠くんよりもうまいかな。
That's right. She said he was a good swimmer. That's right. Want to test that theory? I challenge Izumi-San. She nods in
何
agreement.
かかける？
Sure thing. It's not that I'm confident in my own swimming. It's just that the way this conversation is going, it feels like the right thing to do.
誠くんは？
I will give you a day's worth of shoulder massages.
せこいわね。せめて1週間分にしてくれない？
Huh? Do you really need it for that long?
ええ、最近肩凝っちゃって、やっぱり年かしら。
No, that's not. Of course, Izumi-san has been managing that restaurant alone. That's why her shoulders are still. Alright, in that case. Izumi-san, if I lose, then I'll help out at Luna Beach for one day. Sound good?
本当？
A man never goes back on his word.
それじゃあ私は。
Kind of curious what she would come up with. I'm curious what she comes up with now. I'm going to see what she comes up with.
ルナビーチのお食事券1年分。
Wow, that's quite the prize. What? Really? All right, I've got to win. I get fired up. We missed the whole ear picking thing. We sit on the diving boards used for swimming races at the pool.
それじゃ行くわよ。
I don't know if that was. It probably wasn't points wise a good thing too, but we'll keep rolling with it. Race it. Huh? Someone pushes me from behind and I fall head first into the pool. That happened the last time. Izumi-san starts swimming in that injury. The culprit was Yuka. She's holding her sides with laughter in her hand. She's holding a glass of beer. Are you drunk?
あれ
In time I've been floating here, Izumi-San has almost reached the other end of the pool. Ah! You just cost me my year's supply of food.
Huh?
I frantically start swimming. I desperately swim after Izumi-San. I desperately crawl, paddle, and breaststroke. I desperately try every fast swimming technique in the book. But even so, Izumi-San is faster. By the time I'm halfway there, Izumi-San has already reached the goal. I reach the finishing point soon after.
どう？恐れ入った？
I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah, I am. Honestly, admit defeat. Even if Yuka hadn't interfered, I probably still would have lost. Izumi-San is simply unbelievably fast.
誠くんって素直なんだね。じゃあ誠くんはルナビーチでただ働きね。
Okay.
いつでもいいからね。誠くんの都合のいい日で。
Okay. We get out of the pool and sit down on the edge of the pool. Dip my feet into the water, just like Haruka last night.
そういえばこうやってプライベートな時間をエンジョイするなんて久しぶりだなって思ったの。誠くんたちみたいな若い子と付き合うこともほとんどないしね。
Are you saying you're a workaholic or something?
まあそういうわけでもないんだけどね。まあ社会に出るといろいろと苦労することが多くなるってことよ。
Full-fledged adults, huh? In 2 years, I guess I'll be right up there with them. But I've got to go job hunting before that. Does it feel real? What will I do when I go out into
どう
society?
したの？急に黙り込んじゃって。
No, it's just that I'll be a full-fledged adult as well in just 2 years. Does it feel real? On the contrary, I don't even know what I'll be doing then.
まあそのうちわかるんじゃない？
Perhaps.
大丈夫よ。誠くんなら立派な社会人になれるって。
You think
そう
so?
よ。
What's that? How can you assert that I'll become a splendid adult? You don't know, I might knock over a convenience store in a year and a half. You don't know me. We just met yesterday.
ははん、そうやって聞き返すってことは相当自信がないんだな。
Confidence, huh? You're right, I don't have any. I'm confident that I lack confidence. In the first place, I don't know if I'll even be able to graduate or
授業
not.
あんまり出てないの？
Much is an overstatement. Try not at all. Izumi-San just sympathetically smiles as I deride myself. I've obtained virtually no credits, and I should have to repeat a year. But I practically prostrated myself and begged before my course of study official.
それで一応なんとか3年に上がることはできたと。
Pretty much. Izumi-San still smiles at me. It's like the smile of an elementary school teacher who's listening to one of her students with bad grades tell her their worries. It's very common.
だけど確かに大変よね。心理学科って文学部の中でも一番進級基準が厳しいでしょ？
Huh? Yeah, it sure seems that way. But Izumi-San, how did you know I was going for a psychology major?
ああ、それは
I remember that now.
聞いたから。そう、ゆうかちゃんに聞いたからよ。
Izumi-San's expression momentarily stiffens. She lowers her head and kicks her legs, splashing the water.
ねえ、誠くん。
She stops kicking and looks at me. But immediately afterwards,
なんでもない。
she says this and averts her gaze. Izumi-San falls completely silent. It's like she's deep in thought about something. Should I change the topic? We went for the boyfriend thing the last time. Thinking hobbies might be. Yeah, let's go with that. What are your hobbies, Izumi-San? I know. I was just wondering. That's all.
なんだかお見合いみたいな質問ね。
I suppose so.
そうね。最近ではやっぱり泳ぐことかな。
I can tell.
このプールもよく利用する方だしね。
I see. So that's why you're a fast swimmer.
大学の頃は車に凝ってたこともあったっけ？
Wow. So you have your license?
もちろん。これでも若い頃はブイブイと言わせていたものよ。
Still pretty young now.
でもね、もう6回なの。免停。
Oh crap. Come again?
おかしいのよね。これでもセーフティードライバーのつもりなのに。
A suspended license, in other words, because she violated traffic laws. She's been unable to use her driver's license and forbidden to drive by penal regulations. Because that's what you need to know to describe suspended license. Yeah, I thought the lady was moving faster, but she was just not moving fast enough, you know, in the road. So I just ran her over. My bad. What did you do?
別に普通に運転してただけ。
Normally, or normal for you is the real question. If that's the case, then why were you pulled over?
でもね、
Oh, she's one of
血
those.
が騒ぐのよ。白いバイクを見るとね、血が騒ぐの。で、ふと気がつくと。
That's enough, I get it. Some safe driver she was. She raced a white motorcycle and went completely over the speed limit, didn't she? Oh! That's what she's talking about. I thought she was going to say something like, yeah. Somebody just cut me off. Do like a high-speed chase, you know, then you know, when they stop, you get out and you punch them and stuff and kick them in the feet. Kick them in the feet. That's a proper kicking tactic. Same gentle Izumi-San who is tilting her head right now. From the angle, it looks like you're tilting your head, Makoto. The scene of Izumi-San racing the white motorcycle instantly flashes in my mind. Izumi Marino. Huh? It then hits me. I remember where I've heard the name Marino before. That's why I thought her name was familiar. I finally remembered. Now that I think about it, your last name is Marino, right? Got the same last name as Dr. Marino, the world-famous authority on genetic engineering.
よく知ってるわね。
Yes, I learned about it at school. I actually paid attention in one class one time.
その人ね、うちの父なの。
Oh, so that's it. It's only natural you'd have the same last name then. Wait, her father? What? I think I did that last time. You said my father, so the Dr. Marino is your father?
そうなの。変？
No, it's not that. It's just surprising. Really? Is that surprising that somebody who is a leading person in genetics would know the process of breeding and would have a daughter? That would be ironic right there. If somebody didn't know that, who is a geneticist, a genie, if he's a genie. No, this is quite possibly the most startling thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
なんだかすごい有名人らしいんだけど、家ではごく普通の父親よ。多分。お風呂から上がれば下着一枚で平気でくつろいでるし。
This is pretty different then. How did Kurumi describe her parents? Well, no, actually, Izumi actually kind of described them as being a little distant too, because she was talking about how she took care of Kurumi for quite a long time. She was pretty much her mother figure. I guess it's a small world after all. No, but Izumi-San said it seems like he's a very famous person. Doesn't she know how famous he is? Suddenly Izumi-san springs to her feet. Something wrong?
ちょっと私電話してくるね。
Phone call?
忘れてたかもしれないの。裏口の鍵を閉めるのを。くるみに行って確認してもらわなきゃ。
Kurumi ain't there. If Kurumi's there, then shouldn't it be alright?
でも一応念のため。それじゃあ誠くん、また後で。あれ、誠?
Okay, this is all stuff from before. I can't remember too much about what Kurumi said about her dad. Maybe it's the mother that seems like she's a bit different to him. I don't know. Perhaps it's safe for all of us that the car wouldn't crank. I just got a pretty funny image of Okuhiko and Makoto in the back trunk, in the back thing, and which one? Kurumi and Saki. Of you know, people in the bed of the truck, you know, and Izumi seeing a motorcycle and and Izumi taking off, and they're all holding on like, yeah, she's speeding down the road. That'd be awesome, I think. So when is the next Izumi scene? I can't remember. I mean, well, I guess I could have had the story there. We've heard the story though. You know what the Shikinomori Shrine is? I ain't going. So I'm not sure what the next Izumi scene would be. Guess I can. Well, right now it's a little short, the episode, but I think I'll go ahead and end it. I can't remember what the best choices were there. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and get punched by Okuhiko again, and I'll see you in the next one, where we will where we're going to keep trying to get Izumi-San's ending. Now today I'm going to do something a little different. I think telling her to calm down is the wrong choice. I think. Oh, maybe I should. Dang it! Maybe that's what made Kurumi be the ending. Anyway, I'm going to actually do 2 or 3 of these, maybe 4 at the same time. I'm going to try to just start doing that, so I don't have to start getting, you know, like some sort of really really nervous when I don't have one to go up and I don't really feel like recording one. So it keep giving me choices. I like how fast it scrolls in this game. Anyway, see you next, folks. See you in the next one, folks. Farewell.